what a game that was to wrap things up last night. Your main takeaway from the Week 4 finale.
Main takeaway was, isn't it weird that Kyle Shanahan just seems to keep little brothering Sean McVay in the regular season? I mean, 7 straight victories or 7-0 against them in the regular season. Yes, the Rams won the one that mattered in the playoffs last year. But for some odd reason, the physicality of the 49ers just seems to trump whatever the Rams are trying to do. Maybe they're not biting down on their mouthpiece hard enough in the regular season. It doesn't matter to them as much in the regular season as it does the playoffs. But for whatever reason, the 49ers seem to always get back on track against the Rams. And Jimmy G did what Jimmy G does. Went out there, was efficient, and got the ball to Deebo Samuel, and Deebo'd his way to the end zone a couple times.
Well, I mean, there were a couple business decisions there, huh? As Deebo's running his way through the secondary. I mean, Jalen Ramsey tried to get him in his shoe, and that's just not going to work. As soon as Deebo went on that catch and run on a 3rd and 3 and turned what could have been maybe an interception into a touchdown, I thought to myself, that's exactly why the Niners had to pay him. Because not only does he do that, and there's so few people who can do that, he always seems to do that against the Rams, their number one rival and threats to winning the division, if not the conference. He does it.
Yeah, Rich. I mean, Deebo, that catch that he made on the screen, like you could say that Jimmy threw it high on purpose, but I don't know if he did.
He said he did.
Over that, Deebo, ran so many times and broke so many tackles on that run, had me thinking he scored twice in that game. So it was incredible. You saw, like you said, a couple business decisions were made. I still think, I tweeted this out last night that Deebo's built like Kyle Lowry. He's got a couple McDickums down there for his legs, and that's okay because he played strong, and he got that nickname, the wide back. And if he's going to play like that, for the duration of the season and into the playoffs, the Niners are always going to be dangerous. He is a guy like a Tyreek Hill who can completely change the outlook of your offense. It's not about really Jimmy Garoppolo going out there and dicing you for 300 yards. It's about really trying to stop Deebo Samuel from having one of those beastquake type runs.
Well, it's not just that as well. It's the defense. Fred Warner, I think there's 3 of them. Bosa is a grade A Sterling Defensive Player of the Year type pass rusher. And now this kid Hufanga on the back end making that pick 6 to essentially wrap the game up last night. When you're sending that at an offensive line that the Rams have that's all banged up, you can understand why the Niners might have their way.